So we'll get down here with activities here in just a moment. Our goal is to be, like Father Flynn gave you a timeline on the Mass. Our timeline here is 3 o'clock. So it should be
This camera, I want you, they're going to come in.
Oh, John, Kira's here, so you can do them
I
first.
hit record.
Kira's here, so you can do them first.
All right, so we're going to introduce everybody as they come in, starting with the little flower girls and Ringer, Ashlyn and Kara Deverly, and Keisha Deverly. Stephanie Williams and Robert Williams, bridesmaid and groomsmen. Crystal Glasscock and Javi. I guess Javi didn't make it. Thomas and Sabrina Deverly and Mario. Okay, now we introduce Mr. and Mrs. Adolfo. Okay, Adolfo, you got a little surprise there, I see. All right, Melissa, you ready?
Yep, they're ready.
This is my love song to you. Let every woman know I'm yours, so you can fall asleep each night, babe, and know I'm dreaming of you more. You're always hoping that we make it. You always wanna keep my gaze. Well, you're the only one I see, love, and that's the one thing that won't change. I will never stop trying. I will never stop watching as you leave. I will never stop losing my breath every time I see you looking back at me. And I will never stop holding your hand. I will never stop opening your door. I will never stop choosing you, babe. I will never get used to you. And with this love song to you, it's not a momentary phase. You are my life, I don't deserve you, but you love me just the same. And as the mirror says we're older, I wanna look the other way. You are my life, my love, my only, and that's the one thing that won't change. I will never stop trying. I will never stop watching as you leave. I will never stop losing my breath every time I see you looking back at me. And I will never stop holding your hand. I will never stop opening your door. I will never stop choosing you, babe. I will never get used to you. Still get my heart racing. You still get my heart racing. For you still get my heart racing. You still get my heart racing for you. I will never stop trying. I will never stop watching as you leave. I will never stop losing my breath every time I see you looking back at me. And I will never stop holding your hand. I will never stop opening your door. I will never stop choosing you, babe. I will never get used to you.
Taught me everything and everything you've given me. I always keep it inside. You're the driving force in my life. Yeah. There isn't anything or anyone that I could be, and it just wouldn't feel right if I didn't have you by my side. Oh, you were there for me to love and care for me when skies were gray. Whenever I was down, you were always there to comfort me. And no one else can be what you have been to me. You will always be, you will always be the girl in my life for all time. Mama, mama, you know I love you. Ooh, you know I love you, mama. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Your love is like tears from the stars. Yes, it is. Mama, I just want you to know, loving you is like food to my soul. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, you're always down for me, have always been around for me, even when I was bad. You've shown me right from my wrongs. Yes, you did. And you took up for me when everyone was down on me. You always did understand. You gave me strength to go on.
There were so many times looking back when I was so afraid, and then you come to me and say to me I could face anything, and no one else can do what you've done for me. You'll always be, you will always be the girl in my life. Ooh, oh, mama. Mama, you know I love you. You know I love you. You know I love you. Mama, ooh. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. You are. Your love is like tears from the stars. Your love is like tears from the stars. Mama, I just want you to know. You to know, loving you is like food to my soul. Never gonna go a day without you. Fills me up just thinking about you. I'll never go a day without my mama. You know, mama, you know. I love you. Oh,
is like food to my soul. Loving you is like food to my soul. Oh, yeah. You are the food to my soul.
I'll take I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, someone handed you to me. Every step that we take brings back the memories. Winter snows and horse shows and dancing on the beach. I can't help thinking that I'm the lucky one. You're still my baby daughter, and now I've gained a son. I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, your mom handed you to me. Don't miss a chance to put each other first. Now that you've vowed for better or for worse, and don't let the beauty of this life pass you by. In the times of trouble, you stand side by side. I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. Picture of a slow, sweet walk yet to be. You'll take my hand, say, Daddy, come see. Then you'll know what it feels like. You won't believe what it feels like. Then you'll know what it felt like when she handed you to me. She handed you
Now they're going to do the ceremonial cake cutting. So everybody got a cupcake, I hope. That was a part of the cake, since we couldn't do the reception as we had thought. So they're going to do a ceremonial cake cutting. And Adolfo didn't know he was going to get a groom's cake, so this is a little special for him.
That's the program. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's cool.
Remember the rules, Adolfo. Follow the ledge. Okay, now we get a toast.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, congratulations. Yay, very exciting, right? So I kind of wanted to echo a little bit of what Father Flynn said earlier. I know that this is probably not the wedding that you guys, planned for, dreamed of, hoped for, all those kinds of things. But the most important part was that 50-minute nuptial mass in there, and where the two of you were united as one, and that's really all that matters. And that inside the church, that happened just as it would have been whether or not we had all this COVID stuff or not. The only difference was, we had those cute little masks, fabulous masks on. So I just wanted to say that in all this handling of all of the COVID stuff and the everything that this crazy virus threw in, both of you just handled all of it with grace and dignity, and I know that it was probably not easy at all, but I know, Melissa, that's just the way that you've always been too. You've always had that patience and being able to roll with things, and that's one of the things that I've always admired most about you, is your ability to not get stuck in all the details and all the muck and all the craziness, and really just put your heart and soul into the most important part of everything. And so I know that one of the things I want to say too is that I've always really admired your ability to be your own person and really be strong and independent and develop your own unique identity. You never wanted to be like Sabrina's little sister, and I absolutely love that about you because it's really important to be able to do that. And I'm really proud of who you've become and the challenges that you've overcome, and just incredibly, incredibly blessed that God blessed me as your sister, and he sent you to be my sister. So I have never seen you happier than you are with Adolfo, and I want to thank you, Adolfo, for coming into her life too. Your paths could have crossed a long time ago, and maybe they should have crossed a long time ago, but God's timing is never wrong, and he knew when was the right time to bring you guys together, and it's such a beautiful thing. I'm really, really happy. I know there's a lot going on today, but I really want to encourage you guys to just come together as a couple and just sort of reflect in the silence of God's embrace around you and really feel what that moment is and feel that love and unity between you, because we all know that marriages are never easy and there's going to be struggles and there's going to be challenges. And I want you, when you're going through that, I want you to remember that particular moment today. Sit together and just really just take that feeling in, and when you're struggling and when things are may not be as happy as it always is, really just remember that time and how important it is to have that holy devotion to one another. And just remember that that covenant you just entered into can never be broken when you remind yourself of what that feeling is. I am so excited for the two of you, and you know that I'm always here to support you. And my children are really excited to play with some little cousins. So I really hope that God blesses you with many children, lots of Adolfos and Adolfinos and all the fun things. So I'm really, really excited for you. And so with that, raise your glasses and we will toast to you guys. Congratulations. Love y'all.
I might cry. Okay. Me? So about a week and a half ago, Adolfo sent me a message and said, make sure to keep my toast family friendly, so I will try my best. So a lot of people don't know this, but when me and Adolfo first met, we didn't like each other. We argued and we fought. We just didn't care. I forgot what I was gonna say. See, I'm a guy and I'll write stuff down. I've known Adolfo for a long time now, and we were co-workers, we were roommates, best friends, and now here I am. I told you I'm gonna cry. So even though we had all those arguments and everything that we had and those fights throughout these over 10 years now, what I just want to tell you, Melissa, is that no matter how many arguments that you may have with him, how many fights you might have, I'm Latino, so I get a little. Those fights are just going to bring y'all closer together, and your love for him will just grow. So congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Gonzalez.
Before we bid farewell, does anybody else have anything appropriate that they want to share? Keaton? Okay. Come here. Come here. Get the mic. Come here. That's right. Very good. Okay.
Go ahead. Tell him we love you.
We love you.
And we...
Okay. I guess these pants will go in the dry cleaners. Are we done? I think. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I know some of you came from quite a distance, and with all the challenges and the risks that are with us sometimes today, we thank you for coming and being a part of Melissa and Adolfo's wedding day. We had a lot of things planned, but we made the best of it, and y'all helped make the best of it with us. So thank you very much for coming, and have a safe trip home wherever you may be going. And thanks to all of our helpers, and God bless. Oh, we have one thing planned. Those of you, I think everybody knew that we were going to have a reception that's been since canceled at the Speedway Club. So what do you have at the Texas Motor Speedway but checkered flags to send the couple off? So we didn't want the flags to go to waste, and so please grab a flag and flank the sidewalk, and Melissa and Adolfo will exit the building. Thank you.